Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? Now, I want to talk about the recent releases of news from CoroCoro that was announced on Saturday. Decided to talk about it a little bit. I have seen the picture, at least one specifically. I have not seen the other one, and we're gonna go into the news that have been written down by whoever is written down these articles. Anyways, let's see. So this update will be meant throughout the day, so be sure to check. Okay, back. Basically, there's going to be more news about it. This has been announced like 15 hours ago. I guess I would assume it's about that time it was announced. But anyways, let's go right to it, shall we? The first image from CoroCoro has leaked and has revealed some further detail about Zygarde. Zygarde can take many forms. Normal Zygarde is at 50% and is called Zygarde 50%. Of course, that is Japan for you. They call it Super Saiyan God. What do they call it again? Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan? Yeah. So I'm not really surprised by the percentage in their names. Anyways, but that's a whole different thing when compared to Pokemon. And it's called Zygarde 50% form. The dog-like form is when it's at 10% and is called a Zygarde 10% form, of course. It has sharp teeth and speed. The blob is the cell or Zygarde core and becomes the brain of every form. The flat form is called Zygarde Cell. What the hell do we have? Cell Dragon Ball Z going on here or something? New large form is called Zygarde Perfect Form. Wow, okay. That kind of does remind me a little bit of Regirock combination with Gundam, I guess I could say. And a little bit of a... well, it does have that Zygarde feel to it. Anyways, perfect form, and it retains its dragon ground type, which is strange because it does not look dragon at all, if you ask me. Like, I would assume, like, well, not all dragons have to be. Still, you know, it's like dragons, you know, you just don't look like a bunch of rocks, if you ask me. But then again, you know, it is ground type. It is the other it is the order Pokemon, and it's 4.5 meter tall and 610 kilograms. That's pretty heavy, and it's said to extend Xerneas and Yveltal in power. So that is actually very, very incredible. Now, how does that work? Does it mean in attack or special, or are we talking about basic stats in general? But then again, it depends. Yveltal is nothing to mess around with. I mean, depending on that, you know, Geomancy, I don't believe that's going to be the case, depending on what he gets. But he does get Dragon Dance, which does kind of frighten me a little bit. If this thing is so powerful and gets Dragon Dance, then we got another freaking Rayquaza at our hands right now. The new anime series called Pokemon X, Y, and Z is to come with Mega Evolution Act 4 starting on October 29th. It also reviews a new look for Greninja. So I've heard some custom Greninjas being made, something strange. But Greninja is one of those pokes that's been truly favoritized by so many things. Looking at it, we got Greninja as its standalone character in Smash. And Greninja has been favored by many people, and it's a ninja, so I'm really too surprised about it. But it reminds me of Charizard, you know, because it's a dragon. Well, it became a dragon, but it wasn't a dragon before. It was just a flying lizard thing that didn't even learn fly in the first generation. Still, it's a mon that's been, you know, it's been kind of overshadowing Chestnut and you know, basically, and the Fire Witch Pokemon, basically, which I definitely love, Delphox. But it's like, oh man, I don't like this, you know, when they pretty much put one out and he's like everywhere, while the others are just never there. Anyways, let's go check out the picture, shall we? Let's check out this picture of Zygarde. Man, Zygarde looks freaking dope, I gotta say, but it looks robotic to me. I mean, here's a thing. It reminds me of Reshiram and not Reshiram. What was it? Not Reshiram. What am I talking about? The other one. what was it? The other on the the fifth gen. And at the same time, I do kind of like its design. It's just that it's, I don't know. I cannot say. We're gonna see it in the game. One thing is being, you know, drawn like this, but the other thing is actually seeing it actually 3D displayed in the game. I really do like, you know, basically Zygarde's normal form, and we can see that 10% form. It is mentioned that it's very fast and it's got sharp teeth, so I would assume it's like a Sharpedo kind of thing. Very fast, you know. It may even have a different ability, I cannot say, but Sharpedo is very frail, and I would assume 10% probably means something about its defense and special defense basically being paper. Plus it doesn't really look all that bulky to begin with. While Zygarde 50%, I believe that is the 50%. Thus, you know, it's our standard Zygarde, and Zygarde has proven to be useful, but that typing, Ground and Dragon, well, Ground and Dragon is quite an incredible typing. Flygon is one of the others that does have that, but Flygon does have Levitate. While if this is Dragon, you know, Dragon and Ground, still it weights a lot, and Grass Knot is gonna do damage. But then again, that's normal because Dragon Ground is an incredible typing. Still, looking at it, if it's more powerful, like how does one say it's more powerful than Yveltal and, you know, Xerneas? It's like, how does that work? In a whole stats department, or are we talking about specific stat? Because that doesn't really, you know, surprise me at all. We got Mega Mobile, which stats are over the roof, and I'm pretty sure this mon's power is not on that scale then, you know. Outside if he gets like freaking pure power, which would not really surprise me looking at this Mon, you know. It does look like he's gonna crush souls and pretty much be happy about it. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel about this? You know, let me know in the comment section below. Actually, I have another picture I should definitely check. It's about the anime, which I don't really follow, but my girlfriend follows it. Well, basically watches Pokemon, and I kind of feel like maybe we should watch this together. But anyways, we got Zygarde 100% right there, and it looks freaking terrifying if you ask me. What the hell? What the hell? Greninja looks pretty cool. I like it. I do. I like the whole. I don't remember Greninja having the black side to its face right there, as you guys can see. So that's really dope, if you ask me. We got a Luxray being Luxray, man. Game Freak, please, for God's sake, make Luxray dark electric. I believe that typing has not been exposed yet, and Luxray reminds me of dark in some way. It reminds me of dark. As you guys can see, we can also see a Zygarde 10% form right there, and it reminds me of Houndoom somehow. It's strange, isn't it? But that thing must be strong because it really looks ferocious in a way. Like, look at that face. Like, that is a face you don't mess around with. I feel like that's, while it is called only 10% form, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be hitting hard, and well, do we say it's gonna be biting into the opponents and crushing their souls with its powerful teeth, powerful jaw. So I guess I could think it's gonna have strong jaw ability, or maybe speed boost, maybe. I mean, it mentioned about having strong bites. I believe that guy with the Charizard X is a main protagonist in the other anime. And not really how do you call that? It's an anime on its own, and it's incredible. I would love to see that being like a full fleshed out thing, because Ash is okay, but I kind of like my main protagonist to be a little bit more, you know, more raw power, do we say, you know. They still like their Pokemon, they still love their Pokemons and adventures and becoming the best, but they don't really use freaking EVs, and yeah, but you know what I mean. So guys, let me know, how do you feel about this? Basically, can I check even more? Can I go down here? And yeah, so we got Greninja. That display, that custom display there, interesting. But it's like a Greninja exclusive. I hope it's not. Anyways, you see Z, so I would assume the next game that is coming out is gonna be Z. I would think it's gonna be like what I would. is it gonna be like X and Y and just having like a new form and just giving us some more megas? Because Game Freak, I know you're not watching this, but if you give any Pokemon a mega, please Luxray Dark Electric. That's all I'm asking. Luxray Dark Electric. And maybe Arcanine Dragonfire. Yeah, Arcanine Dragonfire. That's also what I freaking want to see. Or maybe just Fire something. Maybe even Dark Fire. Yeah, Dark Fire. Have a Dark Arcanine, like something truly sinister. That's what I freaking want. More dark types. That's what I want. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Leave it in the comment section how you feel about this. And until next time, take care. Peace.